It's time to introduce the starting five for your Memphis Grizzlies. At court, 6'5", number 46, John Konchar. At the center position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 2, Xavier Tillman. Starting at point guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 36, Marcus Smart. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bane. At forward, 6'11", number 13, Jack Jackson Jr.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Saturday, the New York Knicks come to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with John Konchar. And it's Tillman in at the center position. And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Now here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Pelicans. Smart against McCollum. And there's the pass to Konchar. Bane with the screen on McCollum. Here's Smart. That one wide left.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
It's Ingram on the wing. Konchar covering. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Memphis. Konchar finds Smart. Now Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Bane.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum with the ball. Valanciunas with a screen on Smart. And here's McCollum for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
McCollum's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
And here is Ingram after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Konchar, the pass to Smart, and they take the lead.
Good work inside from Smart. It's clear how confident he is close to the rim.
Williamson looking it over. Ingram outside. Over Conchar. Can't cash in from the high post.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside, Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Puts it up from 7, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Passes it to Ingram. Over Conchar. Here's Valanciunas, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Smart against McCollum. Smart passes to Jackson. Pelicans with the rebound. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Ingram. Over Conchar. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Now here's Smart. Outside Jackson from outside the arc. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In third, the Grizzlies.
It was an intimidating random defense they played. They sent the message that if you were going to get your points in the paint, you were going to have to work for them.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And New Orleans also making a change. Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kennard, the pass to Smart. And the pass to Jackson. Now Conchar. No scoring in this one. Can't cash in from close range. And here's McCollum. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Kennard, the pass to Smart. Kennard setting the pick for Smart. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Proud GA, he was the heart and soul of the Celtics. But now, Marcus Smart is a Grizzly.
Reminiscent of another first-team all-defensive guard who left Gang Green to create grit and grind in Tony Allen. Memphis hoping Smart has that same kind of impact.
And here's Smart following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Hits it from three-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, right? But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
New Orleans making some changes here. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Williamson. And Daniels subbed in for Brandon Ingram. .54 seconds left to play in the first. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Kicks to Daniels. Nance a screen on Bain. Daniels from outside. Aldama with the rebound. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Memphis. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clark sets a screen for Rose. Over McCollum. Rose, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. It's McCollum on the wing. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
And phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Memphis trailing here. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
We've got Rose. Kennard is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Lofton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Rose. Still scoreless. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. That's it, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
Pass to Marshall. Down low. McCollum, no good. Memphis leading. Rose scanning the floor. Now, here's Bain. He's guarded closely. Often passes to Kennard. Here's Aldama. From outside, off the mark. The Pelicans shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's Daniels. Here's Marshall. Rebound by Rose. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Kennard, the bounce pass. Drives to the hoop. To the left side wing. Here's Aldama. And it's off from three-point range. And here's New Orleans now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
Daniels with it. Kennard covering. McCollum right side. Not going to go that time. Rose with some nice D. Pass to Bain. Here's Lofton. Outside Rose. There's the pick. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
The first one falls. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
And no doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Luke Kennard. With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
Now here's Smart. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. The pass to Tillman. Outside, Bain. Lays it up off the glass. Bain's got 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To stop the drought, that one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McCollum.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Now here's Smart. No good on the triple. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Memphis foul. Tillman.
Jackson is checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for McCollum. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Williamson. Passes it to Jones. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now here's Smart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Jose Alvarado. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Now here's Smart. 6 points for him. Pass to Jackson. Over Williamson. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Ingram finds Nance. Williamson double team. Takes the 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The pass to Concho. Memphis moving it around. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Lewis checked in for the Pelicans.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pelicans trail by 5. There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smart passes to Tillman. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Ingram. Back to Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Conchar. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Passes it to Jones. The feed to Nance. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Smart dishes to Jackson. And that one drops. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Nance. Williamson against Jackson. The offensive rebound.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Lewis against Smart to the paint. Jackson down low and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
All on the floor is a jump ball.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going
The previous play is under review.
to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the keep in the call is his. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Grizzlies up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look at Memphis. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
You could tell they love playing in front of this crowd. The energy helps fuel this team right now. The sixth man is doing their job, Shaq.
Yeah, there's no let up in these fans, loyal and loud.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center.
Look, scrappy play has always been a staple for Marcus Smart. He just loves to create contact and get in the fray.
And that one falls for Smart. And so, Smart nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 5. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Now here's Ingram. Conjar covering. And it's Ingram missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting in this game 45%. Bane passes to Smart. Six to shoot. Now the pass to Conjar. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Some solid defense from Ingram. Now here's Williamson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
Pass to Tillman. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Memphis called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
First free throw is good. And it's tied up with that one. 90 seconds now into the second half. Smart against McCollum. Outside, Smart. Here's Tillman, guarded by Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Shot clock at 2. Konchar can't get it to go.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Passes to Jackson. Outside, Payne. Jackson a screen on Jones. Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Jones. Now Valanciunas. McCollum looking it over. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
With how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
For Jaren Jackson. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 18 points a game and 6 rebounds. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is, of course, unique athletically. His teammate C.J. McCollum says, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody with that strength, power, speed, and jumping ability. At times, the Pelicans' offensive game plan becomes simple, McCollum said. Get the ball to Z and get the heck out of the way. Kevin, I'm paraphrasing.
I know you are. I picked up on that, David. Thank you. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 10 points.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Pelicans.
The pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to McCollum. Latrey. The shot misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to Smart. Bane with the screen on Jones. Here's Smart. No good off the back of the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And stolen by Williamson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Shot from 16. A putback and staying with the play, Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Yeah, staying active off ball. Ingram inserts himself into the play when he's needed.
Outside, Bane. Smart puts the pick in for Bane. Down low. Jackson down low. Covered by Williamson.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Ingram outside. To the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Flying Six, let's give a warm welcome to your big league breaker.
So for the Pelicans, Harry Nance has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Daniels subbed in for Jones. .137 left in the third. Here's Rose. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Rose has got 5 now.
The first overall pick all the way back in 2008. Derrick Rose going old school with the mid-range jumper.
Here's Daniels. Hasn't made one yet. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Nance.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they continue to control the glass.
Kicks to Daniels. Nance a screen. Daniels passes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Grizzlies. 11-point game at the top of the key, Aldama. 34 seconds left to play in the third. And Jackson gets it to go.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
McCollum against Rose. Hands a screen on Rose. From 11 feet away, again, the Pelicans score.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Rose against McCollum. Rose with the ball. Jackson a screen on McCollum. There's Rose with the three.
Well, McCollum's speed can make him tough to shake as a defender. He's able to just stay in front of you and contest the shot.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans lead by 10. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New Orleans leading by 10. Desmond Bain out there at Derrick Rose. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Lofton in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's Bain. It's deflected. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here is Hawkins. Ingram outside. Pass to Hawkins. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Daniels, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Pelican substitution, number 11, Dyson Daniels.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Rose with the ball. Jones covering. Tries the spin move. Rose against Jones. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Rose, no good. Pelicans leading by 8. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
That free throw, no good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Bain passes to Rose. Over Daniels. And again, Memphis, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Rose. Here's Bain. Passes it to Tillman. Kennard for three. It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Jones. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nance a screen on Kennard. Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Tillman. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Bane looking around. That three off the mark. Pelicans leading by 10. Jones dishes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
All right, everyone. It's that time. Get up and get down for your crossroads.
Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Conchar comes in for Luke Kennard. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Rose. New Orleans also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Jackson. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of two straight at home. Here's the three. They get it back. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And another shot. Tillman grabs the miss.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Smart against McCollum. Smart passes to Conchar. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now, here's Bane. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bane. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, do you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
And Bane drops them both.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now Williamson. And Valanciunas kicks to Williamson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And here is Bane. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Bane. Jackson a screen on Jones. Jones against Bane. Smart passes to Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Bane against Jones. Bane passes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jones.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're leading by 10. 1:21 left to play here in the 4th. .21 left here in the 4th quarter. Williamson finds McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New Orleans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Valanciunas.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Conchar, an easy 2 points on the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Smart. McCollum outside. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.